Mm. Woo! That was closer than I wanted it to be. Man,
Yes.
that extra defense really helped.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
Hello, it's been a while. Welcome to the Ryan Beardy live stream. Today is Friday, May 21st, and I'm back from break. I took almost a 2-month-long break away from streaming. I was still doing some YouTube on the side, so my next video is going to be on Recore, and I'm looking forward to that. After that Sunset Overdrive, because we streamed that, I did a full playthrough of that. I might do one on SMT4 Apocalypse. I still have to figure out like what I would write for that. And the only other thing I'm playing through, so I started Haven. Here's another thing. Fury is one of my favorite indie games. I can swap cams. And this game, their sequel called Haven came out sometime in 2020. Oops. By the Game Bakers. And then I'll do Haven. So this came out in 2020, at the end of 2020, and I should have known from the art style, but I didn't actually know that it's the same, that it was the same developer. So Fury has like really become one of my favorite indie games. I actually played it over my like 2-month break because I had never beaten the game on the hardest difficulty, and I still haven't. So I've got some work to do, but I'm having a lot of fun just replaying through Fury every now and then. And I considered maybe one time doing a stream of the hardest difficulty and playing through that, because that would be a lot of fun. So I'm maybe like 4 or 5 hours into Haven. I think it's early for me to say how I feel about it. It's definitely interesting. It's like a laid back kind of more story focused game. So it's definitely like has a different focus than Fury, and I think that's really cool. So I'm gonna be playing through that. The other game I wanted to play was Devotion, which actually their site's called Red Candle, I think. They put both of their games up on their own first party shop. So this is a game that I want to play through and maybe eventually make a video out of. But that's good. I've talked about this game in the past. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to catch up. It's been, like I said, it's been almost 2 months since the last time I streamed. So I'm going to go into my Discord and go over the gaming article news. But the last thing was posted in April 6th, so I can be a little spotty with it on what I do choose to cover. And some stuff's even out now. I haven't played Resident Evil Village yet. I want to play it, but I think I'm going to wait until I get a PS5 in order to play it. Just because I'm always on my backlog of games anyway, and I would like to play the best version of a game that I can. So, like a lot of times I'll, play something maybe 4 or 5. We'll use Resident Evil 7 as an example. I played through Resident Evil 7, what was it, like last year or 2 years? I think it was like 2 years ago. It might have been last year. That's why I have this handy list, because we streamed it. Resident Evil 7 was streamed and finished in 2020. So last year I played through it. I was able to get the gold version of it for, I think I paid like no more than $10 for it, and it came with everything. I got it on a physical copy too. So sometimes it pays to wait. Like you get a little bit more bang for your buck because games will go on sale. Where were we? Articles. Right. Alright, yeah, so let's go through some of this. First will be a Shovel Knight skin to Fall Guys. I'm curious if they're still updating. Maybe I can pull that up real quick. I really enjoy playing Fall Guys. I play it every now and then. And the game gets better. It's got an update queued right now. Major update season 4.5 is out. That was May 14th, so that was not too long ago. So I'm glad they're still updating to it, because it's really fun to jump back into every now and then. And when every time you do jump back in, there's more content, it's more fun, you know? All right, easy. Pac-Man 99. So this has the same. This has the same kind of title as Tetris 99. It looks that way anyway. But everybody's still chasing Battle Royale. It's crazy. One thing that I haven't gotten to that I'll talk about for a second is Bomberman is getting a Battle Royale version of it. And it has the same kind of way that you target other players. I'm assuming it's the same developer that they just asked to work on Pac-Man instead of Tetris. Because it seems like a simple process. Because, I mean, like, a game like Fortnite, like, people are actually directly interacting with each other. Whereas, like, Tetris and Pac-Man and even Mario 35, it was, like, sending enemies towards you, kind of like this, I suppose. So it doesn't seem like too hard to actually create a battle royale game where things aren't directly affecting. Like, you probably don't even need a great internet connection. It'll just kind of send junk at the other player in the moment. So nothing I am really interested in, but it's still interesting to see just how many things they'll turn into a battle royale. Free to play, I'm sure. I wonder if there's... I think Tetris 99 had themes that you could purchase. So I wonder what's in here that you would need to purchase. Questions that I'm not really going to find answers to. Or I don't care to find answers to. Neo The World Ends With You. I am still excited for this game. Okay, I was about that. My next question was release date. So I've posted some of this stuff on here, but I haven't actually watched through all of it. But this game looks... I feel like it's gonna look a little flat on Switch. My rule of thumb is I normally buy games for PS4 unless it's a 2D or sprite-based game. If there's any 3D in it, I'm just gonna assume that the resolution and the frame rate is better on PS4. So because this has 3D in it, I'm probably going to get this for PS4. I'm curious if pre-orders are up, but yeah, I'm excited for this game. I played before, well, when I was just starting to stream, I streamed through the World Ends With You on the Switch release. I had a lot of fun with it. I like the character art style and the soundtrack. Like the whole aesthetic of this game is really cool. So that's what I got out of it the most. I feel like I would have liked to have played the DS version, because one, playing it on the Switch in order to stream it on the TV, I had to use pointer controls, which is like not the most comfortable thing, and there's drift that you got to reset if you go crazy, and this game does have a lot of movement involved. Well, the first one does. So I think this isn't... I'm really curious to see how this plays, because one of the selling points for the original was its unique controls. So I'm curious, is this just going to play like a standard action RPG, more like Kingdom Hearts, now that it seems to be... There isn't actually a whole lot of gameplay in this. But the gameplay that they did show, it looked kind of just more standard action RPG. So this is what I was asking about, was the release date. So July, that is coming up. The end of July. It's about like 2.5 months. This is something I thought was cool, because the reason I post it is because when this game came out, I wasn't interested in it at all. It didn't look that great. But the more I like kept one eye open in that direction, the more I saw that it got updates and like balance patches and like just engine tweaks. So I think this is a case of one of those games that when it was released, it was a completely different game than what it is now. So not that. So this trailer specifically, this is Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. They added a Ryu. I guess it is Ryu, just in the Power Ranger suit, and Chun-Li's also in the game. So that isn't gonna convince me to get the game right now, but like I like to play a lot of fighting games after they are done being supported. So like I kind of want to try this game if it ever gets some sort of like definitive all character pack or release. If it goes on sale digitally, maybe I'll check it out. But like ideally I want to wait for a definitive edition with all the characters, all the patches on disc so that I have something to hold on to. I'm a collector after all. But specifically for the Ryu announcement, this is really cool. I like that this game, there's the Chun-Li teaser. I like that they're doing something like this. It's a really cool idea. I wonder if they could bring the suits into Street Fighter V too, because those are some pretty sick suits. Let's go back to it. Those are pretty cool designs. They still scream Chun-Li and Ryu and power, like, you know, like a good collaboration. Looks like both. The indie showcase I can skip. However, I'm curious what the announcements were because this is actually kind of old now. Let's skim. Road 96, no idea. No idea. Last Stop, Hindsight, Ollie Ollie World. The Longing, There Is No Game. What was this? I saw this. I wonder, it doesn't look like a remaster. Maybe it is. I've never played any of these arcade Ninja Turtle things. What's up, Rat Bones? Miss you too. Have you been? Let's hang out soon. Shredder's Revenge. It looks like it's gonna be a new game. Because I know people remember the arcade Ninja Turtles and the arcade ports to like SNES and NES fondly. So I wonder if like this is gonna accomplish the same thing. All these other. I had a few actually you guys, both of you since you're here, Ratbones and Sketchy, you guys were talking, or you guys were playing Skull. They're porting this to Switch. I wonder if it'll get a physical copy. Maybe I'll look into it. Because you guys had a lot of fun with this for a short time. I don't know if any of you guys still play it, but this was one of the things that I did hear of at the showcase because of you guys. The sprite work looks really good. Such a pretty game. Let's see. This looks like a highlight reel. Fez. I kind of just assumed Fez was already on Switch. This is a game that maybe I'll eventually have to get. Because it's actually pretty old now. Fez released in 2012. Let's see how long it is. How long is Fez? About 6 hours. That's good length too. I wonder if any of the subsequent releases have had extra content added to it. Yeah, so that's good for this. I don't have to go through the direct in detail because it's... I just saw a game at the end here. Was it The Longing? Was it in a highlight reel? There's a game... Let's see. I thought that would do it. There's this game that takes a literal... Maybe it's a literal year. 1 year long game? The Longing. Yeah. I'm gonna say 3 years is actually kind of a lot. This is getting ported to Switch. What's up, Gamer Gal? How have you been? So this was in that indie trailer. This game I would love to play in some form. at some point in my life, this game takes a real time year to complete. So it's something that you like revisit every now and then. Because your task is to wait 400 days. Maybe it's longer. Because that's more than 365, you know? That's a year. I know my years. But this is a really cool concept for a game. The main point is like everything you do is really slow. You play it like maybe a little bit each day for a year, and then you discover more about the world, and like things happen. Like so like that was the person playing waiting real time for that to fall so that you can continue to a new area. So like very slowly things open up. It's a really cool concept for a game that I'd love to play. Remember seeing this? Wonder if you can time travel? Nope. I don't think you can. I think you have to play this game with like a real timer. We can look it up real quick. The Longing. Can you time travel? Time starts counting down in the game as soon as you start playing. Time can run faster and slower depending on your activity and location. Okay. The Longing, what happens if you cheat the time? So maybe if it notices a time, because so Animal Crossing doesn't notice a time change. Click this button 400 times and you will be forgiven. So maybe it'll notice that you changed the time, but it'll keep the timer the same, and then you have to repent. That's funny. I hope you've learned your lesson. Click OK to close the game and then adjust your clock, or you will be thrown into prison again. Alright, so there's our answer. Yeah, at some point I want to play through this game. It looks really interesting, because you could theoretically just like start the game and never play it, but I like the idea of at your own pace, like slowly restarting or like slowly revisiting the game and doing more things. So it looks like it gives you the option to it says change the clock or you'll be thrown in prison again. So maybe you'll just keep being sent here. I don't know if it'll like start the clock over. I'm gonna skip the village stuff because that game's out now. This actually has been updated, I believe. So I was gonna have this. What did I muted PlayStation. Originally they made an announcement since the last time I streamed that the PlayStation, PS3, and Vita store were gonna be shut down. It looks like this is updated to say that they will continue operations. So I can only assume that people's complaints and the backlash made them change their mind, which is an even more interesting thing to talk about. Because it's like we can have the conversation about preserving games and how like emulation is the only way to do that now. I don't even know how emulation works for some of the newer stuff like PS3 and Vita, like specifically those two. I don't know how emulation works for it, but some of these games on the PS3 and Vita store, there's either games that are in low print or games that never got a physical print. So, you know, when these things happen, when these stores get shut down, there's some games that you'll just never be able to play again, and it's terrible. So, I think it's really interesting that it seemed like people as a collective, I guess I got to give credit to like Twitter specifically when these things happen, because like Twitter's usually where companies will actually notice their feedback, which is crazy in this day and age that stuff actually tends to work sometimes. So good on PlayStation. I would really be curious to ask the kind of questions like, what is in it for PlayStation to close these down? Like, do they save money? because you can still re-download stuff that you've already purchased on those stores at any time. But I don't know if that's forever either. Like, they could always just take the ability to download games down later. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting that the only way to get acknowledged by a company is to have like an online Twitter movement kind of thing. Like, have it trending and have them keep one ear to social media. So that's the lesson I pulled from that. But that's cool that how that changed between when I posted this link and like what it's been updated to read. So that's cool. This isn't out yet. I will actually do sound for this. I don't know if I'm gonna play that. I think this is specifically PS5. I don't think this has a PS4 version. But I've never played any Ratchet and Clank games. I have the collection on PS3. So I'm just actually gonna do this because I want to talk over this. So like I haven't played any either, but this one looks fun. Yeah, and people liked the last one fondly. The last one was a reboot. So it looks like this one is you're missing out. So I have the HD collection on PS3, so I could always stream these one day, and I think I want to. I got into I didn't grow up with PlayStation, so I didn't play Crash, Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, or Jak and Daxter. And so I've played Crash 1 through 3 now. Still haven't played Spyro, still haven't played Ratchet and Clank, still haven't played Jak and Daxter. So I think I do need to get to those at some point. I like that I got into the PlayStation stuff a little later because I was able to appreciate a lot of it more. But I mean, it's always a good thing because it means that I don't have to buy this new game as soon as it comes out. It means that there's still plenty of older games that people remember fondly and that are still probably good to play today. So just seeing that they're supporting Ratchet and Clank again makes me want to play through some of the older games. So that's really all I have to pull from this. I don't have a lot to add specifically about this new game, except the new character seems cool. Female lead, I believe. I believe she's a female. Ooh, we gotta talk about Super Mario Party. This blew my mind. I only really played the first 3 Ratchet games when they came out, but they were awesome. Jak and Daxter is good too. Jak and Daxter, what is it? The second one is a lot edgier than the first one. The first one's actually pretty like mascot platformery. So like I'm really interested in that. I like that awkward age where like there was a time back in like NES and Super Nintendo when people just didn't know what to do when making a sequel. And I feel like that kind of sense when it came to like the PS2 GameCube era, PS2 GameCube Xbox era, they didn't know what kind of tone to give sequels. Because it's like Jak and Daxter was edgy. That was around the time we had Shadow the Hedgehog. You know, giving Shadow the Hedgehog a firearm was an idea that will never happen again. I'm sure there's more examples, but I can't think of any at the time. Surprised they aren't releasing some of their new games on PS4 because of the chip shortage. Yeah, me neither. I haven't been paying attention to the reasons why, but I do remember you talking about the chip shortage when I was posting on Twitter about Returnal. So that's crazy. I think I saw a post saying that well into the end of the year, maybe next year, they're still going to be hard to get. So I do want to get a PS5 soon, but there's still, I mean, there's honestly not a whole lot to like really play. For me, it would be Resident Evil 8, which is on another platform, DMC5, which is on PS4, Returnal, and I think there was one other. Oh, Disco Elysium is getting a physical print. I was gonna buy that for PS5, whether or not I had one at the time. It gets way different in the second and third game, totally different feel. Yeah, it's that, like I said, that kind of era is interesting, how they like Oh, Demon Souls 2. I think the next Souls game I need to play is Bloodborne. Because I tried Dark Souls 1 and I tried Dark Souls 3. And I didn't really stick with either of them. So I want to try Bloodborne and I want to try Sekiro. Those are the ones I want. Snagged a PS5 through the Sony Direct, but I've been trying for months. Yeah, for anybody who is like actively trying, this website now in stock is pretty good. It'll, at the bottom here, it'll show you when the restocks happen, which actually happened yesterday and I missed it. So the PlayStation Direct site had some yesterday at 5:29 EST, and then you can set alarms and it'll show up on here. So when I remember to, I have this up because I'm still trying to get a PS5, but it's not like making or breaking my day because I can still wait. It's a Twitter account. Yeah, you did. I think you tagged me in that Twitter account. I believe I followed it. Here's my mic. Yeah, I'm hoping. So, like, Demon Souls is now on PS5, but I'm hoping that they re-optimize Bloodborne in some form, because then I'll really, like, step out of the way to play it, because a lot of people want an updated version of Bloodborne, and they just, like, haven't delivered. Hey, what's up, Chris? How's it going? Oh, this article's in Japanese. I know some, but I can't, Here's what we'll do. I think they posted an actual update. Yeah. So this is interesting because Super Mario Party released in 2018. It's now 2021, and they did an online update for Mario Party. This is not something I thought Nintendo would do, like, period, and like 2 years later. So you can now play, originally you could only play a small amount of minigames with online, and like the things you could do were very limited. So the fact that you can play through entire boards with people, I haven't done this firsthand. I'm curious how well it works. Because the other thing that I'm keeping in mind is Nintendo just upgraded their servers, or like whatever they're doing for online. We talked about that before with Monster Hunter Rise being the first demonstration of it. So I'm wondering if they can update an older game with that. Like, is that what this is? Is that why they can now do this? So if that's the case, then that is something good that Nintendo's doing. They're supporting an older game and they're giving it a better online experience, which, like I said, I did not have faith Nintendo would do. Feeling good downloading Final Fantasy 14, trying the free trial. The free trial is good. I didn't do everything that the free trial has to offer, but I did a lot of it. It is, I mean, you'll spend like a month depending on how fast you play through MMOs. But I had fun with it. I just, long term, I don't think I would continue to play 14. I just don't like MMOs like that. So this is really cool, really interesting, really not expected from Nintendo. Playing board game mode, and then you can choose mini games. Let's see if I got that right. Partner party. So like both game modes. Play all 70 mini games minus a couple, minus 10, which is fine. Like, so cool, interesting, weird. Guilty Gear is a game I am really looking forward to, and they had another beta open for it. I think it's too late to do the survey, but I was able to play. So like the first time they had the beta, I wasn't able to play it. I don't remember the reason why. And then this time they did the beta, and it was right when I got back home, and I went to a friend's house and we played it for an evening. So I played a little bit of Guilty Gear Strive, and I like it, but I didn't actually learn how to play when I played it. We were just messing around. So it hasn't clicked yet because I haven't done any like training or any kind of education on how to play the game. But I'm excited for Guilty Gear Strive. It comes out next month, in the middle of the month, I believe. And I actually want to try to get good at it. Maybe I'll do some Guilty Gear streams, maybe not. I don't know. Um, any interest in the visual novel release, Famicom? A lot of interest. So I am really excited to play them. I don't know when I'll get to it, but they are on my list of. I want to play through them, and I'd love to make a YouTube video on them too, because I had fun with. It was interesting. So like, what let's plug here. I think it was my second and third YouTube video I ever made were short ones for 999 and yeah, so second and third and Virtue's Last Reward. I did one for Valhalla too. I've actually got a good amount of visual novels under my belt, it seems. But I would love to try like the detective style and see if I have things to say about it, you know? I'm also hoping, I don't think they're doing a physical release for it. I would love to see a bundle pack for a physical. Oh, looks like they did it in this collector's edition. Looks like they did something physical, but not in the US. Yeah, they do look really good. And even the person who worked on Metroid, I think wrote the dialogue for these games. So just seeing the original footage, I don't know what the original games are called. Famicom Detective Club. But I saw footage of the original games, and they looked really. It was cool seeing how they translated an NES visual novel to like a modern one. So I'm definitely interested. Nintendo's been dropping the ball lately. I feel like this is a turning point. See, I'm not that optimistic. They've done a lot of. I mean, they haven't done a lot of things, which is the problem, but. Your beard was too hairy? What do you mean by that? Also, the animation looks like it's. The backgrounds look detailed, the movements are interesting. It looks like. It looks like 3D almost, the way that they move the parts. I guess like whatever tool they use to make the characters. Like they breathe and move well, which you don't always see. But I absolutely want to try these games. Yeah, definitely on my radar. What were the originals called? Like, I feel like if I type that in, Famicom Tante Club series. Let's do some research now. Yeah, just one of the trailers showed like this, for example, is the new one, and then this is the original. Like, I think it's cool how they took this and made something like really fresh out of it. What it looks like anyway. And it's something that I'm also surprised came to the West because it is like it was a Japanese only visual novel, so that also makes me happy. But I want to make sure. Who's the writer? This is the Metroid person. Yeah. So Yoshio Sakamoto. He's directed several games in the Metroid series. So let's look at this. Donkey Kong, Balloon Fight. So graphic designer. Let's go designer for Metroid Kid Icarus. Game designer for Kid Icarus. Super Metroid director. Supervisor, Wario Land Force, Chief Director, Scenario Writer for Fusion. I like Fusion more than I think most people do. Hero Mission. So like my two favorites right there are the Game Boy Advance ones. Rhythm Heaven is a series I want to play eventually. That's cool. Other M. I like Other M more than most people too, but keep that a secret. So, okay, original game design, scenario, supervision, producer. So they're listed under 2021. Here's the originals. So he was the scenario writer of the original. And then I guess producer, supervisor, all that for the remakes. So that's really cool. A lot of that alone just makes me want to try it out. I can briefly do this. It's not split up like I wish it was. Oh, maybe it is split up. Gamer Gal, you were playing through this game, weren't you? Is it early access or is it actually coming out? I don't think it says at the end here. Oh, when it launches on PS5, PS4, May 14th. So it just came out. I think they had this one in early access though. Hope they had Game Boy Online for Switch. Yeah, something I can talk about is I've got the 3DS when it came out, like on launch day. And the launch of the 3DS was rough. Like a lot of people didn't pick it up. So what they ended up doing was they considered everybody who bought the 3DS before a certain date in the ambassador program, and they put some Game Boy Advance games on the 3DS, and they never officially released them because they said they weren't happy with the quality of it, which is kind of interesting. Oh, there's a Ratchet and Clank. That's kind of cool. But yeah, there are a lot of good Game Boy Advance games, and I've got to get to more of them. I was thinking about streaming the Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, but I've got to play a lot of GBA games. So this is all Ratchet and Clank. That's why it's not split up. I've talked about Ratchet earlier, so we're good. This I'm curious about. So this was something I posted, but I don't know if this was a clickbait article or if this was for sure. So like, let me kind of read it. I don't want, this is quite a catchy, boy, I really want to react and get mad at this title. I heard about that GBA was my first personal console. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. There's a lot of good stuff on GBA. So updated. So this says it was updated. But Activision has put Crash 4 developer Toys for Bob on Call of Duty Warzone development duty. A tweet from official Toys for Bob Twitter account said the studio was proud to support development for Season 3 of Call of Duty Warzone and looking forward to more to come. However, California-based Toys for Bob appears to have suffered staff exits as part of this shift. Character designer and illustrator Nicholas Cole, who worked at Toys for Bob up till January on Crash 4, and before that, Reignited Trilogy, said, "It's the end of an era, but I wish my former coworkers still with TFB all the best with what's ahead." Game designer Blake Maloof is another former developer who said he left on my own terms, needing a change anyways. Activision declined to comment on contact by Eurogamer this morning. The news comes hot on the heels of the announcement of Warzone. Yep. So I don't know what to take on this because, like, I don't know enough. I will say, if this is, exactly right, that they put Toys for Bob on Warzone, and then some people, even if they weren't fired, it's not pretty clear, but like something that tends to happen as a result of like just people not being happy in their work life, like they're not put on projects they want to work on, like they're not happy as a result of the kind of decisions that people higher up make. That happens and they leave because of that. So that's what my inclination is. Again, I don't want to say anything too crazy just because I don't know, but again, you can tell that the priority here is profit because what was it? Warzone had 100 million. Is that what it was? Call of Duty series has sold over 400 million copies. 100 million players. So I thought I was like guessing a higher number. So it seems clear that if they want to make a profit, it's better to chase the Warzone bag than it is to make Crash or what people want to make, like more. Because they wanted Toys for Bob to make a Spyro sequel too. And it's interesting, like, I wonder if that would have happened if they had been given more time. It could still happen, but yeah, that's all I have to say. Temtem, I was playing a lot of during my break. If you guys haven't heard of Temtem, I'll do a little bit of an overview because I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Be so sad if we don't get a Spyro sequel. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I think it can still happen. It's just when, you know. So this is Temtem. This is an early access Pokemon-like game where you capture Temtem and cards and creatures and you battle them. The thing that I like about Temtem is it does a lot of things that people wanted from Pokemon that Pokemon's just not going to do. Those things are make it an MMO. So it's still early access, but you can play this game 100% co-op. All battles are double battles. You can see other players. You can talk to other players. You can have guilds. It's still early access. You can do raids, which is new to this update. So there are some activities to do in an MMO sense, but not a lot. But they're going to be adding to it so that you can do more as a group. Like they're going to have guild like territory wars and stuff. So the other thing that it does is I've been playing competitive Pokemon for a while, from like Black and White to Sun and Moon, and I had a lot of fun with it. However, I kind of fell out of enjoying it. This game is balanced in a way where it is where its focus is in competitive play. So you can play through this game and have fun with it casually, but it's meant to be beaten and then kind of more easily introduce people into like the competitive space of what so it's Pokemon like, but it's also its focus is completely different. So I really enjoy where this game is headed and I support it all the way. So I've been playing it a lot, still in early access. I just started learning competitive. I didn't really start learning. I just made a team and did a couple battles. So that's what I'm going to be doing more of soon. But this latest update adds raid battles, which actually work really interestingly, where like you and a group of up to 5 people can go into a dungeon, rent Temtem, like get temporary Temtem, and then battle other tamers, and then you can catch the legendary at the end. So the legendaries are obtained by doing like online matchmaking stuff, and that's cool. So there's only one big island left for this game to update, but I'm hoping that if they finish updating it and if they do the full release, it'll have an active community to the point where they can keep adding new content after its initial release. So if you have the time, have the money, like check out Temtem. It's a lot of fun. I do have a guild, so like if you end up playing it and enjoying it a lot, like we can always do online stuff. So that's the dream. I like this game. Check it out. Skullgirls. I'm excited that Skullgirls is getting new content, even if I'm not good at the game, and even if I need to, get good at it. They're doing a full new season pass where they did their first character, and this is the announcement for the second character. And I like the design. I know I spent like one day watching the story for this game, because there's story within this game, and then there's a mobile game that tells some background story. So I know that this character Umbrella is related to one of the other characters that's in this game. But again, I like this game a lot. I like that it's getting new content. I also watched a stream of, let's see. There is a Skullgirls animator that I follow. And they were streaming themselves Persona. They were streaming them doing the art for Skullgirls for the new character. So I'm trying to find the post here. Let's see. So streaming Skullgirls Umbrella Animation. So you can watch them, you know, make the animation for the characters. So Future Club Dev is the channel that it was posted on. So that was interesting, seeing some of that being made like right in front of me. What? Ooh, this was something I thought was cool to link. So this is an online dictionary. Let's see. Introducing the fighting game glossary. Over 650 terms, carefully explained with 200 plus video examples and Japanese translations. Easily search by term or game. Share links to terms with your friends and explore related concepts without losing your place. So, fighting games are notoriously harder to get into. And the fact that there's so much lingo that's like game specific, I think this is such a cool idea. Like, I don't know, the community for fighting games blows me away, like time and time again with the kind of stuff they do. And this seems so obvious. Like even me, I get tripped up in not knowing a lot of terms. So I think that this is a really cool idea. It's cool to see. So like I'm going to be learning Guilty Gear Strive when that comes out next month. So I can click Guilty Gear and then I have a list of all this stuff. And, you know, maybe if somebody was explaining something to me in Discord and I didn't have the luxury of like knowing what it is, then I can come here. And it even like sometimes they're shared terms. Is Melee in here? Yeah. So I play Super Smash Brothers Melee competitively for fun. Seeing some of this stuff here, and they have videos too. So chain grab. So it has a video, like that's so cool. Just seeing this stuff like easily accessible with videos. Like just, it's so much information. Gotta hop off and attend a few meetings. Okay, yeah. Thanks for, it's great to see you again. Hedgehog. Yep, that's awesome. I'm a really big fan of this. I might even like bookmark it and use it. Lastly, we have a very frustrating article to read. So, Skyward Sword, already $60. If you haven't played it before, it's your first time playing Skyward Sword. It has, you know, better resolution, better frame rate, more options for controls. It's the best way to play Skyward Sword. Like, that's clear. If you haven't played it before, like, I could justify, like, I could say, yeah, play it once, $60, just like a new game. They're making an amiibo for Skyward Sword. Well, let's read the article before I say my piece. So, amiibo granting special powers in a Nintendo game is nothing new. It's half the point of the things existing. But normally those powers are fairly tame or simply shower the player in gifts. The new Skyward Sword HD one, though, is very disappointing because it bestows an ability that all players should have all the time. The Zelda and Loftwing amiibo you see above is a very nice figure, but when tapped on your Switch also lets players instantly skip between the surface and the sky. In the original game, it was a pretty tedious process, as befitting its age and reliance on old school Zelda design, because you could only do it from save points. Buy this amiibo though, and you can do it whenever you want, even inside a dungeon. If you run out of items while exploring the surface, for example, you can quickly return to the bazaar in Skyloft to replenish your supplies. Once you're done shopping, the amiibo will quickly zip back to the surface and pick up where you left off. So, two things to note. The amiibo does two things. It adds a quality of life feature to the game, and it makes the game easier because you can do it anywhere. So, I think they should. So I like making the game easier being a part of the amiibo, because I think that's fine. Like, that's something they can do. Like, Breath of the Wild just showering you with gifts is fine. But making fast travel tied behind a physical limited statue is something that I don't understand and that I don't like. And I think I heard that this statue is like $25 too, which is a lot. But that's similar to, like, let's say they remade Wind Waker and you get the Swift Sail, but you can only get the Swift Sail if you buy the amiibo. Like, having that kind of quality of life addition that makes the game better locked behind an amiibo is pretty crazy to me. So the game has to be designed around it as well. So, like, that's why I can understand the fact that it's an amiibo. It kind of, like, breaks the game in a way. I'm just, like, so divided on the fact that something they could have easily done, like, just make it so that you can travel up to the surface at any time, but, like, not in dungeons. Maybe in, like, because Skyward Sword is designed differently than some of the other Zelda games. It's the overworld is practically dungeons. So you do, like, the overworld dungeon and then the dungeon. So a lot of the areas on the surface of Skyward Sword are puzzle-filled, enemy-filled areas. There's no real towns in that game. So the fast travel thing definitely makes the game easier. I don't know. I'm torn on it, but I don't like... Without context to Skyward Sword, I don't want amiibos to replace or to paywall quality of life additions. However, they can make the game easier however they want. Another really popular notable amiibo is the Metroid amiibo. If you have Samus Returns on the 3DS, I think you get easy, normal, hard mode. The only way you can play very hard, which is called fusion mode, where you're in the fusion suit, is if you have the Metroid amiibo. And those things are limited print. They don't make them anymore. Let's go to eBay right now. I don't know if I need to do any privacy for eBay, but I'll do it just in case. How much is the Metroid amiibo? Oh, $80? Oh, $60? Oh, $80? Like, just because you missed the initial print, you can't play very hard mode because, you know, you're locked out of that content. So, like, that's what's gonna happen with stuff like Skyward Sword with the Zelda amiibo. I don't like that kind of practice. It's so weird because, like, Skylander started as, like, you buy those figures and those figures are the characters, and the game needs to be played with those. Amiibo are different in the sense that there's no game for them, but they add small things. So it's like you don't want to make the thing that they bring to the table worthless, but you don't want to lock important stuff behind it. So it's like, my thing would be just, like, don't do it at all. Like, don't just make them figures that don't do anything, or like make a game that they're used for, like Skylanders. But just, like, walking this line is, like, clearly not going to make everybody happy, but, like, it's going to cause some problems too. And that'll do it. Do the thumbs up so that I know that I've caught up. So if you want to post anything that you want me to talk about when I stream each week, you can join the Discord, post in here, and I'll go over the week's gaming articles. So Hades came out fairly recently. It was in early access for a while and people were playing it and enjoying it. But the actual release date was 2020. I'm looking here. It says early access release date 2019, but it also says initials 2018. But I've wanted to try this game a lot. Like I don't play a lot of roguelikes. And I also don't play a lot of new games, but seeing how well this one was received, and it was even up for a Game of the Year nomination. That's cross save, that's cool. I don't think I need to do anything here. What is hell mode? For all those unafraid of death and other difficult matters, the Pact of Punishment will make your life harder right away. I'm gonna choose easy, thank you very much. But good on Supergiant for. I'll be quiet.
Whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father.
Alright, we're in it.
To hell with this place.
Oh, what did I do? Okay, this is dash. This is melee. Sorry, ghost guys, I'm just learning the controls. Oh, I only had one of those things that I threw.
Piss off.
I also think it was Yako's video on YouTube about the music for this game. Music for this game, the composer put a lot of work into it.
Try and stop me.
Oh, I got my one thing back. Okay, so I gotta kill in order to get more back. Yeah, I thought I got hit. Gonna wait for you guys to hit before I do anything. I'm trying to take this really slow because I know this game starts out hard.
Crushed.
Am I gonna get hit by the rocks? Oh, I hit the other guy. Okay, so the last hit looks like it sends them back. I'm sad to say that the art looks like it's a little compressed on the Switch. I figured, like I was saying earlier, my rule of thumb is...
There she is. It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
My rule of thumb was if it was anything 2D, I'm going to buy it on Switch. If it's anything that has any kind of 3D, I'm just going to expect the game to lag and not look nice. But this is alright. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Your cast damages foes in a small area. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. I'll do strike. Press or hold Y to use your main weapon. Turn. Oh, okay. So it has extra descriptions. That's good. So Y is the main weapon, and then turn foes attack. I guess that's just projectiles.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you.
I think that's a different animation now too. I'm gonna have fun really getting into this. I can imagine. Okay, so they take 3 hits. Ooh, did that do more? Ah, I got hit. It's over. I'm sure the idea is just keep moving and I'll be fine.
Suffer in darkness.
Gain 10. I don't know what that currency is. I can choose the heart-shaped door or the arrow-shaped door. I'm gonna choose the arrow.
Louts.
Whoa! Alright, now I know what you do. You're also... You also have a lot of health. Oh. Can I break that? Oh, it's the trap. It's a trap. And I think it hit them too.
Next up.
I lost a lot of health. Alright, so I got a dash.
A divine arrow.
This stuff is super compressed.
There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Your special would be X. I've never used X yet. Your weapon special unique, so it's tied to the weapon. Special stronger, 20% chance to deal crit damage. Dash strike deals more damage. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical. I'll just get that.
The power of the hunt sounds
Okay,
like
there's my special. So that's gonna be my fourth
I
hit.
can't heal myself, but I can fight.
Why are they yellow?
They're armored.
Okay. I hope the skulls don't keep spawning. Oh, that's the second health bar. Okay, so I can't knock them away. Can't knock them away and do the fourth hit.
Wonder where I can use this.
What is that? It's fruit. Go. Does their armor come back? That's the question. Oh wait, I have deflect. What am I doing? Wow, I should have been doing that a while ago. That's really good. Oh, there's even a different attack if I press attack while dashing. That's cool.
A palm of power.
That heals me, right? Right?
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Can I get some help?
Uh-oh.
Oh, new enemies. Ooh. Did he just hit himself? Oh, I can deflect those too. Oh, there's a wall slam property too. Woo! Come on, let me get through this room, please. I just have to not get hit. That's it. Okay, I was gonna say, that's not even his health bar. Oh, I got a crit there. That really helped out.
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Your dash causes hangover several times near where you started. Gain health when you pick up whatever that is. Your cast lobs a large explosive that bursts into festive fog. For 5 seconds, waft fumes briefly stun foes. I mean, these two say epic, but this one sounds good. With hangover, victims keep taking damage, so it's poison. Alright, we'll do Drunken Dash.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
Woo! Okay, alright, okay. And I still have Reflect, I can't forget that. Woo! Oh, there's two there. I didn't see the other one. That just keeps going. I've had 1 health for the longest time.
The underworld's power.
Give me that. Give me that other key. Ooh. I gotta be ready. Gotta be vigilant. And those guys have armor. Well, I knew the first one wasn't gonna last forever. I'd say that was pretty good.
Damn it. I'm home.
Back home.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
That is true.
Some of us more than others.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father.
I like the casual
Ransacking was
nature of the
delightful, thank you for
conversation.
asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
A lot of tension, a lot of unresolved issues.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
What's up, boy?
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed
Ah, the one at the
emotions.
bottom is so happy.
Purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy?
Pet. Absolutely.
Yes, boy.
Absolutely, pet.
Is rest.
Is that my chair in the back? Relax, question mark?
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up.
You have come home. Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Alright, that's
Go.
locked. This is purple.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Oh, it's my room.
Night and darkness guide me.
Deal bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from behind. Store a small amount of your health when you exit a chamber. I want to go damage. I guess I can do both.
The power of darkness.
Just to get an idea, you know?
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting.
What a long-winded way to say your room is a mess. I would never make it out here.
Bad, is it?
I'm not cut out to be a god.
Okay.
I have one key.
There we go. Coronacht, the Heartseeker. Let's deal some death.
Psst, over here. What the? Yeah, keep going. Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly. How's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me...
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate.
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Alright. Okay, and there's a move list at the top. I don't like this already. I think I'm gonna stick with the sword. Oh, that's right, I do more from the back. Let's do 57. I thought it was 70. The longer I charge, the more it does. Oops, indeed.
Bet I got you pretty good.
Oh. He's fine.
Nothing here yet.
How do I grab... Equip.
My blade.
This ought to be good.
I like the regular old sword for right now.
I can do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done.
Whoa.
Doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond.
I love the art here. It looks so good.
From there, and after that,
I got a lot of work to do.
all right, let's give it another shot. I can escape from the courtyard back there.
What is this?
Darkness give me strength.
Oh, this is the beginning of the run. Maybe. Wasn't sure I was ready, but I'm ready now.
Thunder. Is this really him? Okay.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. He'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus.
I like that they're helping me get back. That's a cool dynamic. Your attack emits a chain lightning when you damage a foe. Your cast is a... Okay. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. I like building on this attack thing, but I feel like they're gonna get replaced. Let's do electric shot.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whatever.
Can't see. Okay, that was blocked off. I was starting to get worried there.
Louts.
Whew. Oh, the trap. I think, well, I'll be getting 1 health back now. Every time I go from one room to another. Okay, so I can just stun lock them, it seems. Okay, that means the traps are off. So if I go, I'm at 47, now I'm at 48. Got it. I can work with that. Ooh, can I do it again? Nope. Okay, I like that I can just unlock them. Ah, I got hit by a trap. I already miss having the reflect. Wonder if I can still erase them with my slash, or if or if it's just nothing.
That sound.
You get upgrades pretty frequently, it seems.
It's gonna be a feast like you have never seen. You.
Special inflicts hangover. I don't know what these are. The items on the right. Take less damage when at 40% or below. I like that. Or your special inflicts hangover. Hangover was a poison. I'm gonna do positive outlook for now. I want key. Not a fan of the traps. Do those blow up when hit?
That's what you get.
Oh, I can dash over that. Okay. Ow. That did 5 damage. Can't tell if I'm doing the falling rocks or not. So I don't want to get hit by them. Woo! I'm gonna start with the small guys. Woo! Oh, that does bounce. Okay.
Acathonic key.
That felt good.
They absorb
Ooh.
my
Oh! These guys are rough. What is that over there? Can't get over there, can I? He's just gonna hang out where I can't hit him? Okay, so armor means they don't flinch. Makes sense. Ooh, oh, that was nice. That is a really good item for those guys.
What do we have here? Gods grant me strength.
Your cast is a... Oh, this is leveling up stuff. 15% damage. I like damage.
Sharpen my senses. Let's see what's in here.
Passive, slain foes have 50% chance to drop health items. Your cast deals 50% damage. 50% more damage? Oh, I gotta spend cash to do it. That looks like a limited thing, so I'm not gonna do it this early. Because I have 47 of that currency. This is rough. Oh no! I should have been using my casting. That armor is rough. I'll learn.
Come meet my blade.
Okay, okay. Oh, it didn't bounce as far as I wanted it to. Whew. Nope. Oh. Thought he was gonna go the same way as his friend.
Get out. They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
What do I want? That has a boss icon. I want to do that. I think, well, it had a skull icon. I'm just gonna assume that's a boss, right?
Ready, lads?
Oh, I beat these guys before. I guess themselves don't do damage, just the explosives they throw? Oh no! Oh, that actually, like, tracked him down. Don't want to get greedy, but I do want to make sure I get the one first. Give me that. Oh no. Okay. That is so fast. Is it because I hit it, or because the timer for that to explode is so fast? I'll have to watch that. I'm guessing it's because
Stupid skeleton twins.
I'm guessing it's because I hit it.
Someone's at the desk next to.
Whoa, you just got killed by one of those bloodless inferno bomber skeleton type guys. Nice! I always wondered what would happen if you just kind of stood around while all their bombs went off.
Okay.
I don't think I was standing. I think you made that up.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Restores some hearts amid the gloom.
Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea. What's that there? Something from the Fates.
Am I not getting health when I die? I don't know what the fountain's for.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor. One whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm,
That's fair.
then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
He makes a good point. I didn't go this way. Who are
See
you?
you, lad. Despite the circumstances, remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak.
This a door that is locked.
The House of Hades. That dark
Just want to break all of
lavishly
these.
appointed layer of the under.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Alright, back to the grind.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you
I won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it.
I can buy another upgrade. What did you, Shadow Presence?
My power grows.
I like the way that this place is formatted. So, like, you die, you respawn, and then you can walk through.
Oh, hey.
I'm back. You like walk through in order to, like, you walk past being able to upgrade things before you get to you go to your room, which is upgrades. You go here to choose your weapons, and then you leave.
You know something, boyo? I think you could do a real number on one of these columns, holding up this place and bring the whole thing down and...
Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture.
All right, so that's why those rocks are falling,
Ready
because
as
I'm
I'll
hitting
ever
the walls. Interesting.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer. And enchantments for my weapon.
Thrust deals 200% damage and has 40 to crit. Jeez. Oh, I wish I still had the electric for that. Alright, thrust it is.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you.
I gotta work on that anyway.
Go sulk someplace else.
Composed of such innumerable...
Good thing I'm not dead.
So if I okay, that's what the rocks are doing. For sure now.
Numbskulls. You're nothing.
Okay, that works. Imagine a backstab combo with that. Alright, I'm doing good. Feeling good, looking good.
My father Zeus have not communicated in some time, and Zeus refuses to explain. Something transpired between the two of them. Perhaps you know better than I.
Ah, Divine Strike's back. I like Divine Strike. Okay, that should make my dash even faster. Oh, and I can deflect. Can't immediately forget that. There's like less space than you think once you're like playing through this. Moving on. Gonna keep doing this. That's enough too. Oh! Cool that you gotta pick that upgrade up too. Oh, I see. It tries to like track down enemies. I was trying to set those off so I don't do it by mistake. Ooh. They're 2 hits if not for the dash. Do they still go off? Okay, I can still take damage after the fact. Noted. Not trying to do that.
Brimstones.
Skulls. I'm sorry, brimstone. Ooh. Not too much health on those. Oh man.
Coin from the dead.
Oh, that's a lot. I think I'm gonna stockpile that until I feel a bit better at this game. The health's doing alright.
Must be the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home.
Stored. Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, because of the renovations? Is that what this is? Can I grab that coin?
A place of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found in...
And not a moment too soon.
I want more money or more problems. I don't know what this is. Let's try that.
I think I hear the river. Charon's shop.
Nice to meet you.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
Plus 25. Max health? I don't know what that is. Oh, I think this is plus max. don't know if it's permanent or not. I don't want to spend my cash like that all willy-nilly.
That would be me.
Okay. Is it the bone guys again? It is.
You and me.
I gotta be careful when they drop bombs behind them. Oh, and I gotta do my dash in. Oh, I can deflect them! That timing is strict, though. Maybe it doesn't matter if I try to go for both. I think I gotta get stuff that pierces armor, because I remember watching somebody play through the game and get that kind of equipment. Yes, yes. The deflect's coming in handy.
That's what you get.
That underworld of yours places a real pit, isn't it, Zagish?
Your special inflicts hangover, dash causes hangover. One drunken dash again. And only one way to go. I like that. Oh no. I'm not paying attention. These guys glow for crying out loud. Right. Ooh. I wasn't fast enough.
Thank you. What I wouldn't give for, say, a healing flask of some sort.
Can't do another boss. I just did one. Okay, and I still have deflect. Ooh! I wasn't sure where the arrows were gonna come from. Oh, jeez. What am I doing? I need to go to that pile of bones. Okay, that was the problem. They were just gonna keep respawning.
This can unlock something back home.
Ooh. Anything up here? No. I wish I could destroy the traps in some way. Like knock those statues down.
Long way from home.
Things do get easier when there's no armor involved. Ooh, okay, okay. Wow, I am not fast enough to react to that. I wish there was a little bit more room back here. Okay, I can dash through them. Ooh, that was a lot.
Centaur heart. Each exit has its own reward.
Okay, so that gave me some more health to work with. This is upgrading an ability. Go this way. That was like, got a good amount of health back from that.
Pests.
In the world.
How many now?
Okay, I gotta watch. These guys have distance. These guys just have bombs. Oh, I can deflect them too. It's coming in handy. Alright, what is this?
Name of Hades.
Special stronger and can deflect. You deflect attacks and deals more damage. Resist damage from foes' attacks. I think in bronze skin or repost. That's 80 more damage. That's a big number. I just don't know if I'm gonna remember to do it. Get more health we go. For free? You mean it? I can have this?
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
For me? You mean it? Another boss.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg.
I know this is like the
We'll
first
remember each
big
other
challenge
now.
to take.
Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your
So
father
I'm
said
preparing for the worst.
Well, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home.
When your mom cuts your hair and tells you what a good little man you are.
I'll have to go with the paint.
A man after my own heart.
Alright, oh no, I hit a trap!
You stay right there.
I'm gonna let you come to me. And not get greedy. Ooh! I was a little late there. Oh, I got enemies too. Okay, so there. Oh, I didn't know there was an attack right after that. Oh, this is not going well.
Scratch.
Look at that slow run. Think you can kill me? Oh no.
No.
I got you.
I do not have the reaction time needed right now. We learn, we get more information, and we get stronger. And we die. I know that's part of the game.
That, Meg.
No, it's only you.
Oh, wow. So Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense.
I don't need this right
She's
now.
fast and strong and beautiful.
Yeah, I hope so too. Be well.
Welcome home, boy. You're late for dinner.
Yeah, what time is it?
Father, I'm not feeling very hungry at the moment.
I've asked repeatedly for the construction of a sundial, but every time they tell me no. Can you believe it? You're in
I don't
Too easy
have
for me.
any money.
No time to rest.
Back at it. Let's go. Another try. Restore 50% instead of dying when your life is depleted. Yes, that sounds absolutely worth it.
How's it going?
Bye.
I'm ready.
I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. This is the run. I'm feeling good about this one.
Crashing waves. It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be.
This is new.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can...
Your attack does more damage and knocks foes away. Your special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Your cast does more damage. Do special. Yes.
Looks like I caught a big one. The power of the sea should be of help.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
Been there.
Wretches.
I like that once you get them in a corner. Ooh, that was dumb. You do way more damage when you lock them in a corner.
I can use this to unlock a weapon.
Still early. I don't need the bonus health. Not right now. Backstab's been really helpful too. I miss having the cast ability that goes to like the other that bounces around. The Zeus one?
Show up, I guess.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
What you got for me? Doom. After a brief moment, victim takes a burst of damage. Your dash creates a blade rift where you started. Your attack, special, and cast deal more damage. That seems way better. Like, I want Curse of Agony, but just a flat 10% damage buff to everything sounds good.
It's me or them.
I don't know what this is. We'll go this way. I almost jumped right into that.
Bottle of nectar.
Bottle of nectar. Gain +1 nectar.
Who should I give this to?
I don't know what that does. Oh, it's a gift, isn't it? I think you give them to the NPCs.
Who's next?
I don't know what it does when you give it to them, but I will find out. Oh, that was almost bad. So that still knocks them back, even with armor. I gotta be ready. I hate that they like suction themselves to you. It makes it super awkward not knowing where to dodge.
Power of Olympus.
We're gonna keep going with the flat damage upgrades. Seems easy.
Your Highness. You know, Prince, it's been good not having to see those Fury sisters quite as much lately. The main one, what's her name? She's on your case now, isn't she?
You mean Megara? She's on my case, all right. Under strict orders not to let me out of Tartarus. I guess that means you've got yourself a break. About damn time they gave one to you, sir.
Offers a choice of benefit. Used to permanently grow stronger. Okay. So temporary on runs. Oh, for purchasing items during an escape attempt, all of it is lost on death. Okay, so there's no reason to stockpile cash. Ooh, darkness. These are early runs.
Here you are.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Come on now.
Sorry. I did not mean to hit him.
So long for now.
Alright, so now I gotta always buy... I guess the permanent health upgrade's not permanent either. Oh my god. How embarrassing.
Good enough.
100? 100? A lot. Bomb twins? Bomb twins.
Let's go, lads.
I think the tidal wave's gonna help out a little bit too. Okay, that was one down. Whoa, that is the worst. That feels so bad to get hit by. There's gotta be a wind-up for it. There's barely any tell. Oh, I see that you hit them with your special and you gotta beat it out of them. That's really cool. Man, I'm so sad I got hit by that.
To be candid with you, man, you're bleeding everywhere. Get it together, yeah?
If your health is low after encounters, restore to the threshold? If your health is low after encounters, restore to the threshold. Life threshold 40%.
Let's liven things up.
That really good broken? That sounds broken. Like if I'm under 40 after each room, I just go back to 40. Whew. Okay, that's great. I think I'll just do the tidal wave. Okay, so now I have 20 out of 50. And then I'll get one for doing the next room, so I'll always be at like 20... Ooh. This must mean the shop. I can do shop or I can do a harder fight and get some currency to build things.
Witches.
Oh, these are considered bosses? I'm so glad I went here.
Heads up.
This room is small, but pretty simple. Don't stay in one place for too long. Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. It's hard to see the purple. I wish it was a little bit clearer.
Right there.
That'll be nice. That'll help me long term.
Where now?
Try the hammer. Am I back to 21? That is so good. Why is that so good? That means I'll just always have 40% health. Oh, I should have upgraded it too, if it's something I can upgrade. I really like how closely the environment is kept into account. Like, if you wall splat them, you backstab them, it just does so much damage.
You want to go?
Nobody's got armor, so I'm safe for a minute. Right. Alright, I don't remember what this did. Your attack deals 200% damage striking from behind. Absolutely.
That's it.
Big damage. Big band. Oh, they're both bosses. Ah, it'll be Meg, won't it? No? Okay, cool. Okay. Got greedy. Got away safely, though. That is so nice. I can abuse this, honestly. Especially with the environment here. I'll do it. Gotta do what I gotta do. I knew I made a mistake right when I pressed the button. Okay, and then we go back to 40%.
This can unlock a weapon.
That's so good. Why is it? That's so good. I gotta do the shop. I do want the health, because then 40% would be more. If that increases my max health. Can I power up? Now's any time to learn.
I'll pay for that.
I was hoping I could do the 40% buff and make that like more or something.
Juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supply, shall we?
Is that just his thing? Like, he doesn't speak? Alright, this has gotta be Meg. Hey, thank you, Shark. How's it going? I appreciate it. It took almost 2 months off, and I'm glad to be back.
You're stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever.
Yeah, I'm feeling better about this attempt already.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
Maybe it's a bad idea to hit her with that. I don't know yet. Okay. Whoa! Too greedy, too greedy. Okay, I gotta knock her back to give me some more space. Just, again, oh man. I'm thinking I can kind of abuse that. Okay. Wow. It's hard for me to pick up on her actions while I'm attacking. I got stuck. Ugh. Okay, that's another attack. She doesn't stay still for long. Okay. I guess I can just attack her. Maybe. Oh, wait, I'm back. There's one more. Forgot about that upgrade. I'm gonna lose it again immediately. Ah, that trap is always in a bad place. Mm-hmm.
I think we're finished here.
Going alright, doing a lot of self-improvement. That's good. Been trying to learn to make content. I saw you were doing podcasts. I'm gonna have to actually click the link and follow that because I'm curious. And I saw you were on somebody else's podcast talking about like spooky stories. I was there for a bit of that. But that's cool.
Constantly within the house.
I've been doing YouTube. YouTube's been fun.
To suffer such indignity from my own kin.
Yeah, it was a bit ago. Like I said, I've been gone for like 2 months, so some of that stuff. Okay, so I can gift. Can I gift everyone? I could potentially gift everyone.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
Do you have a YouTube account you're uploading on?
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Codex. Okay, so this is just a glossary. Okay. Let me know if you need any help with anything. I mean, I just started last year doing reviews, and I think I've been following like a really strict format of just doing like the my thoughts on. I think I'm gonna drop the name and just have like a topic that I want to like focus on when I do a review for each game. Like for example, my next video is gonna be on Recore. And Recore has it has an interesting combination of genres. It's like third-person shooter. There's like adventure RPG, and then it has collectathon elements to it. But my overall opinion on the game is like there's parts of it that need work. So I want to like make a title that talks about the unique blend of genres and the missed potential, you know? Instead of just sticking to like a really strict format, I can kind of open it up a bit. That's what I'm going to try with the next upload. Because I even did one video on Final Fantasy XIV that wasn't a review. It was just like talking about something I liked about MMOs. And I've got an idea for another video that I don't want to spoil yet. That's not a review. That's just like something that, or two, in fact, like two. That's just something that specific game did well, and not like a full-on review. So like I've got ideas brewing. I've got some money now. Okay, so I need to learn what this stuff does, because I bought the well. So this physically adds chambers into the dungeon. That's so cool. I've never done a roguelike that like adds to the dungeons. Because I ran into the fountain. Chambers may contain an infernal trove. Treasure chest worth more the faster you slay foes. This is really unique. I like how well these terms are defined too. Like some games might have just said chambers may contain an infernal trove. I don't know what that means. So if I look to the right, like here's the definition right in front of me. Like that's cool. That works for like every term in this game so far that I've seen. It's awesome. As long as you're always trying something, you'll hit on something good in time. Yeah, I'm proud of what I've been uploading, for sure. It's been fun. And I think it's a little more fulfilling. I like Twitch streaming. Like, I want to do everything. I want to live stream and I want to post YouTube content. But I think the YouTube content feels more permanent. Like, once it's put up, it's up there forever and people can watch it at any time. So I like that about it. But streaming's been fun too. I definitely want to continue to do both. Cosmetic item that embellish. Okay, we're not doing cosmetic. We're doing work orders.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Authority in my domain.
I like I said, I like the fact that you can edit the layout of the dungeon in a way. Dead by Daylight's awful about that. All the descriptions for add-ons are like moderately increases health speed. Yeah, there's flavor text, and then there should be a way to figure out the nitty-gritty without having to look it up on like an outside source. I played a game, Shadow Hearts, that I did a video on. Shadow Hearts had like a glossary built into it that is not the most convenient thing, but it's cool that there's like a glossary database that you can refer to. Nyx is gone. One thing I just talked about when I did the gaming news for today. Excuse me. There's like a official, not an official, but like fans got together and made a fighting game glossary. And that's like a really cool idea. So it's an outside source. It's not the same thing, but I like that fighting games are already really hard to get into. The fact that there's now a glossary that you can go to this website, it'll say what game it is and like what you can search by term. And it has video showing you what it looks like too. Like, it's a really cool thing. I really like the community for that. Oh, I have a lot. Gotta do that. Oh, I can spend keys on this. I didn't realize.
Show me something new.
Deals bonus attack and special damage to foe. Ooh. This is a really cool concept with the casting. Raise your supply for your cast. The cast is really interesting. Using a limited resource, and then the enemy you hit with it obtains that resource and you gotta beat it out of them. That's so cool. And even with that overpowered 40% ability, I couldn't beat
Skelly.
It helped me get to Meg, but it didn't help me beat Meg.
Don't have enough keys.
I don't know how many keys I do have. Is there a way to check? There is not a way to check. Or maybe I just have no keys, I don't know.
That must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of...
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
What a non-committal way to say I'm gonna help you. Victim deals at least 30 less damage. Your dash deals damage where you end up, inflicting weak. These two sound better, but I want to start with this.
Interested in the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
Hey, let's get moving. Yeah, when you're a god, you have that privilege.
Time to collect.
I have a 9-to-5 job, so I don't have the naked privilege. Ooh, I think doing weaker for the dash was a good call. Because I'm gonna dash to them anyway. Ooh, that guy was turning. I forgot I gave myself an extra dash at a time.
Lady Athena.
What you got for me? This is the reflect. I like the reflect. After you take damage, damage foes around you and briefly deflect. Try this. Gotta wear clothes like a dumb mortal. Yeah, really be like that.
Weak.
Does damage too. That dash, the 20. I think that's what that 20 is.
More coming.
The special does a lot of damage. I think weaker might help. Like if I take it slow and I keep getting 1 health every time I go to a new room. Oh, did that alert them? I didn't think it would work like that.
Hello there, Dionysus.
Hey man, I heard Athena had a word with you already, yeah? She's cool though, once you get to know her. Here, I got something that
Your attack inflicts hangover. Because some things get replaced, right? Like if I get another dash, or maybe they won't come up again. Your cast lobs explosives that burst in the festive fog. Oh, positive outlook. I don't have a lot of cash. I can't really do the shop.
Out of my way.
I think I should have gotten festive fog too. Everything's so compressed on the Switch. I think I'm still okay that I got the Switch version, because I even got the physical, which is really nice looking. Wow, he just body blocked. What was this? This is a shop? So now I know this money goes away after I die. Clean foes. Okay, I want that 15%.
Coin goes in, that comes out.
That was the easiest decision I made. Maybe I should focus on getting health over time.
Hey lads.
I gotta work on knocking them into... Whoa. Oh, the deflect. Ah, that's so good. That is so good. I was gonna say, like, he just lost so much health. That also, I don't have to deal with them dropping the 3 bombs and jumping away if I keep deflecting it.
Anyone else? In the name of Hades.
Hmm. Death Defiance makes you impervious longer. Replenishes one use. But I only get one. I don't think it gives me another. Let's start here. There's a lot I gotta figure out how these things interact with each other.
That must be one of those infernal trolls.
Oh, wrong button. Okay, it looks like they have a fixed range. Crystals, brimstone.
A gift.
Alright, so that's 25 N max.
Yeah, might as well.
Security.
I didn't realize what I did.
No time to lose. Nice.
Oh, there's more. Oh, there's not more.
Very nice.
We'll do this. There's so many ways to, like, mess with the game's difficulty and grow. Oh, there's that 15. That's what that is. That's my 15% chance to drop health. That is really good. Alright, doing good. That extra dash helps a lot too.
Sounds.
Second dash away and then dash back right away. That was dumb of me. I guess weaker stays on them for a good amount of time. It makes me so nervous when I see them wind up and turn around.
A palm of power.
Do more health. I need more health for Mig.
Stop him, Regis.
Survive.
Made them mad.
I do have a reflect. I believe I do. Yep, I do. Alright, we're already moving. We're just moving.
Nearly made it.
I feel better knowing that that brimstone has a range too.
Well, that's better.
Anything else? No? Moving on. I feel like making them weaker while having that damage resistance under 40 is going to be really nice. There's a lot going on over there. Wondering if they have friendly fire. Whoa. Oh, these traps are going to be the end.
Claiming these.
Alright, it should be the shop and then Meg again. What is this? A mystery upgrade?
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Time to go.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So,
I like him. I'm gonna gift him.
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude. Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though,
Aw.
I don't know what to say, mate.
Bone hourglass? Alright, time to fight Meg.
Oh, hello.
And there you are again.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg.
I have no envy for your father's position.
Let's do this. Alright, I can give her week 2. Having the double dash will be great. I'm clenched.
Here's my whip.
No effect.
Okay. Is that a baby attack? For babies? Oh, I got hit by the big guys. Oh, I can reflect them back too. Oh no, that was a bad idea. Oh, she's not even half. I like that. Ah, I just want to do a single slash. I am messing up so much.
Cockroaches on my authority.
I shouldn't even try. I took a lot of damage there for no reason. The trap. Ah, it's so not cool. Woo! That was closer than I wanted it to be. Man.
Yes.
That extra defense really helped.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
Seed. Oh, that felt great.
How did you?
Okay.
Can wash away my boons.
How much do I have? I have 95. Still gotta decide. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. I feel like I already have that. Oh, getting rid of it to get more money. I see. That's cool. Store up to 30 HP. Cast deals 50% damage. These are temporary because I see 6 and 8 encounters. Might as well spend it because I don't think I'm going to last very long.
Those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I barge where I please. Don't think I've gone this far.
Moving on up.
Now we're getting somewhere.
These are...
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been...
They're interesting doors. Ooh.
This place has definitely seen better days.
I just walked right into the lava.
Wait, Magus.
Alright, now I got new enemies to deal with. Ooh, Reflect is so nice.
Here they come.
Let me guess, these are going to be regular enemies now. Reflect gives me a bit more wiggle room.
Back to dust. Delicious.
Attack is stronger, special is stronger. One Divine Strike.
I'll take what's mine.
Remain exactly where you are.
Now what?
Whoa, 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 whoa! This is a lot. I mean, these projectiles are helping me. Yeah, I got rid of all of them just by deflecting. Whew.
Blood and darkness.
That was not worth it.
Excellent.
I think I just lost health with that interaction.
Off we go. Skull crushes.
Skull Crashers? Skull Crashers. Do I have to, like, tease them down? I don't like this. They also have a little shockwave after them I gotta pay attention to. I don't know if this is done on purpose, but this room is just these guys. I don't know if it's to help teach me what they do before they, like, combine them with other enemies. Alright, here's a different type. Ooh. Man, Reflect is so nice.
Gust of air, this mark, almost like a bat wing.
Ring the bat signal.
Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
After taking damage, quickly dash to recover some you just lost. Your special's faster. After you dash, you become sturdy and move faster. Let me see if this replaces what I have.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go.
Okay, doesn't look like it does. Alright, let's do currency.
Bloodless.
Hmm. They're even smaller than the big hulking guys from the first area. Oh, I like that the screen lights up, letting you know you're in lava. Because, like, I feel like sometimes you could not be thinking about that. I think I'm going to try to find Reflect every chance I get, because it's so helpful. What did I take a... Oh, I took a hit from the lava. I guess I can't stand in one place for too long. Yeah, that's crazy. We'll do more Athena.
That's a problem.
This isn't a real problem. Ooh, it's a problem. Alright, don't get hit with that projectile. Oh, I'm gonna die. There's a lot going on. I need to get rid of the stone guy instead of the Medusa head. Oh boy. Because one had way more health than the other, and I was just running along trying to dodge both of them.
Ah, that blasted giant Gorgon head.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Glad to be back. We pet the dog.
Made it all the way to Asphodel last time.
Despite the Underworld Prince's optimism, his old companion Cerberus, the most...
We pet.
Everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy?
Oh, there's Snyx.
Olympus knows of him, bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nyx. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative.
I like
And
Nyx.
welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
Utter darkness. Do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Nix.
What's up, Pops? Switch keepsakes between underworld regions. I don't know what that means. Switch keepsakes? Is that what's on the doors? Chambers may contain urns with 5 gold. Make the fates' prophecies come to pass and be rewarded. I was just complimenting how straightforward these descriptions were, and now I'm lost.
How about this, contractor? The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
Alright, well, let's hope that was helpful.
Hey, the lounge is open.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
He's got the golden star on the lounge fridge.
Adorns one of the stoic walls within the
Oh, is that me?
Celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lordy.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
Oh, it's not me. I thought it was like me as a kid, like when I had my different haircut or something.
The prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I just wanted to say, don't bother picking up my room today. I'm headed out for a while.
I have to clean the rafters.
Thanks for all your hard work.
What is this big guy?
Greetings, broker.
Oh, that's so cool. You can trade things for other things.
Hey, that must be the fated list. This one's for you, Three Fates.
So the more you play...
My extended family seems an interesting lot.
Okay. So these are achievements that actually give you stuff within the game. That's cool. I like this. I want to focus on that also.
See you, Mira.
Rest?
I'm wide awake.
I don't think I got any more keys in order to try a new weapon. I'm going to try the staff, though.
Hey, Skelly, you look like you know your way around Tartarus. Found some of this ancient Titan blood out there, and I was looking to score some more.
Ah, you come to the right place regarding that there, pal. It's your mean weapons back there that can find this stuff. Once you get all the way through Tartarus with one, that's all the blood you're gonna get. For the time being, anyhow.
How am I supposed to keep track of which weapons I've earned these with?
I don't know, there's always the invention of writing stuff down. You'll figure something out.
Yeah, I still don't have enough. I don't want to do the arrow.
The courtyard of the House of Hades.
It's not that orderly, really.
I think that'll do it for today. Got a lot of progress done. I beat Meg. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to see more like it, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/RyanBeardy. Follow me on Twitter at RyanBeardy, and I have a Discord with the links below.